Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about how to create an automated welcome email in MailChimp. This is one of those instances where I said I like to work smarter, not harder. Every time someone signs up for your email list, this welcome email will be automatically sent to them. So it's pretty important because it's the first taste your reader is going to get of you and your business and your personality. So we want to really make this first impression count. Put some time and effort into this email and it will pay off. First thing we're going to do is log in. And then we're going to go to our lists. Our subscribers, sign up forms, general forms, and then we are going to click on final welcome email. We want to make sure that this box is checked. Then we're going to go down here, check out all of these. If you want to change something, say, well, I don't really use this email anymore, so I'm going to go with Jessica at the Artist Market. And it'll change it for you. So really, no big deal. Jess and Winnie Paint is an idea I've been playing around with. So I just went ahead and used that as an example to write a welcome email for you guys so you would have something to work off of. So what we're going to do is go down to Edit, and then you can download this template that I created for you. Obviously you're going to have to change it because it's about me, but it'll give you something to work off of. I'm just going to delete all these extra spaces. And then we'll go ahead and get started. If you don't want to use this template, that is fine. There are a few things that I think are good to include in a welcome email. Those include a version of your elevator speech, which was in your first monthly lesson delivery. You want to include some personal facts about yourself so they get to know you as a real person. You're not just some faceless online entity that doesn't really exist. You want to include any links to anything you want them to access, like your portfolio or more information about your services or your most used social media channels, etc. And then at the very end, if you want, you can include what is called a call to action. Basically, you just ask them to do the one thing you want them to do most. Some examples are go read my About page, follow me on this social media channel, or tell your friends you can get a free print by signing up for my email list. Any of those things are great, just it depends what your next goal to get them to do is. And then you always want to say thank you. You know, email inboxes get crowded and it's a privilege to be invited into one. So say something like, we feel honored that you are letting us into your personal space. Thank you very much for giving us your time, anything like that. So first what we're going to do is I have Hello Cynthia here. Now, if you are collecting first names on your landing page, then you can personalize this right here. We're just going to highlight it, hit Merge Tags, and then first name. And it will fill in this weird, funky little code, but every time it is sent to your email subscriber, it will have their first name. If you are not collecting those, you can say just hello or hi, or you can say, hey, art fan, or something cheesy like that, you know, something that you call your list like a pet name, or you could just, there you go, no greeting. Whatever suits your personality the best. And then the next thing we are going to do is add an image. I just want to show you how to do this in case you want to. I don't necessarily encourage you to put images into your welcome email. You want to make this one as readable as possible, short paragraphs, and then also you want it to be like you're writing to a friend. If you have this super fancy templated newsletter that's going out, it's going to look like you're a business and not a person. It is very important to your business that they think of you as a person. So let's try to keep things as simple as possible, but just like I said, so I can show you, I am going to add an image. So I'm going to add this one. And I know, because I've already done this, that this is too big. I played around with the sizing. You may have to do the same thing, but I want a little bitty small heart. So I'm going to have 20 pixels and make sure this keep proportions box is checked so you don't have some really long, tall, but not very wide, or what, it wouldn't look good. So we're going to go ahead and save and insert image. And then the next thing I want to show you is how to do a link. So I'm going to go up here to my website. I'm going to show you how to add a hyperlink. So I'm just going to highlight this text, and then I'm going to go to this little chain right here and paste it in. Make sure you paste it. You don't want to put in, if I had left off this S when I was typing it in, then it would be broken, and one, that looks unprofessional. Two, no one's going to get where you want them to go. So just copy and paste. If I were finishing this, I would put a link here, I would put a link here, I would put a link to Instagram, but since we're just using this as an example, I'm just going to go ahead and save and close it. And you are all done. So what I recommend doing next, this is what it's going to look like, is sign up for your own email list and make sure that this welcome email looks good, that everything goes through all right. Before you start sending it out to everybody, do a couple of tests. Just cover all your bases, make sure it's great, and that is all for today.